Is out there with Johnson, and it's Walsh in at the 3. And for the Thunder, in it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Williams against Tatum. Williams misses. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game.
Look, Tatum draws so much attention. Someone's bound to be open.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game out, we saw him score 42. Dort. Rebounded by Johnson. Here's Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Porzingis passes to Johnson. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, at 7-2, Porzingis has a great view of the floor. It allows him to spot open passes.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Here's Dort. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Tatum finds Johnson. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. Kept alive. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And he buries his first look.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Pass to Walsh. Right wing. Outside Johnson. Porzingis with it. And it's Boston scoring again.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Tatum against Williams. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Pass to Pritchard. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Pritchard gets it to go.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And here is Williams. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort. Boston leading by 10. From deep, Johnson. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum. Williams got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Wallace. Rebounded by the Celtics. Inside. Deflects the pass. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 13. Back to Wallace. The 3-ball. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Boston's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Johnson.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Holmgren finds Dort. Nails it from 3. So Dort's got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Pass to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Pritchard. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Thunder trail by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Holmgren. Defended by Porzingis. Holmgren, the pass to Wallace. Off the mark there with a 3. Porzingis against Holmgren. Outside Johnson. Launches it. And the Celtics another 3.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Wallace outside. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
A nice shot by Walsh.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Grant, you think it's too early in the season to try and forecast where teams are going to end up?
You know, B.A., yes and no. I think we have a handful of teams whose fates might already be determined, but we always have a couple of surprise teams that come out of nowhere. That's what makes the season so much fun to watch.
Topic is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oubre, he's checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Pritchard. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Mitchell up top, covered by Johnson. Mitchell misses.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Tatum can't hit. Thunder trail by 21. Here's Dort. No good again that time. Boston has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Porzingis passes to Tatum. From deep, Johnson. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 6th assist of the night.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Tatum against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Simmons comes in for Dort.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Johnson against Mitchell. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Mitchell. He's covered by Oubre. Double team on Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
Johnson for 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Topic. He's covered by Holiday. Holmgren inside. Here's Mitchell. Sinks the 15-footer. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Johnson passes to Holiday. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Johnson finds Holiday. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Here's Topic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. Peterson, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Pass to Queta. Back to Johnson. Queta gets the bucket.
And I respect the strategy. Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
Topic, no good. The Celtics on offense. And it's good. 2 points. Johnson's got 31 points.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Now here's Mitchell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Oubre against Simmons. Pass to Jang from outside the arc.
Right now, they're losing ground. I mean, they might need to switch things up a bit. Maybe hit the offensive boards a little harder.
From deep, Johnson. And the Celtics another 3.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Here's Topic. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now the Celtics on the move. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 36 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Mitchell against Johnson. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Here's Peterson. And here's Oubre from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this word. And if getting ready for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Simmons comes in for Dort. Topic is checked in for Wallace. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. On the floor for Boston, we've got Drew Holiday. Also Johnson out there. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He ended up with 41 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's Topic, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Back to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And Oubre gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Topic. 10 points in his last outing. Now Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass. Mitchell's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Williams in the post. He's off on the layup. So it's Boston now. Pass to Holiday. And here's Johnson. Here's Peterson. The 3 is up. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Johnson's got 8 assists here tonight. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Simmons, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Johnson passes to Queta.
2 minutes.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Pass to Jang. To the middle. Here's Williams. They can't stop the run with that one. And here's Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Pass to Jang. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. We've got 1:08 left in the second quarter. And it's Williams off the drive. From deep, here's Simmons.
His struggles continue here in the second period. He simply can't get anything to fall.
And stolen by Simmons. Inside, it's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Johnson. Holiday surveying the floor. Outside Johnson. Here's Peterson. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot's good. Peterson's got 5 now.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Johnson. The rebound by Simmons.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Topic. Can't get it to fall. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. Boston out in front, running away with it. And we'll be right back after. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So it's the Thunder now. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. From 17, jump shot is good. He's got 9.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Williams against Tatum, looking to end this cold spell. Wallace hits the three-pointer. Wallace has got 6.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
It's Johnson with a drive. Dort with a steal. Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. From deep, Holmgren. Rebounded by the Celtics. Kata's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Boston with a rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Walsh. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Dort. The Thunder with another miss. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Walsh. Dort defending. Here's Walsh. Outside Tatum. Knocks down the 18-footer. He's got 12.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Back to Pritchard. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Johnson passes to Tatum. Back to Johnson. Plenty of space. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And here's Wallace. He's got 6. Kata pulls it in. Kata's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And it's Tatum missing. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Wallace. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Tatum passes to Forbes. Up top, Tatum. Back to Johnson. This one for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 11 points in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year, because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting, something to consider for sure.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Johnson for 3. Johnson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 59 points.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Mitchell into the lane, and Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Out of bounds of the Oklahoma City's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just...
Wallace, right side. Tries again. Oh, and Johnson with a block. On the floor for Boston, we've got Jason Tatum, and it's Forbes in at the point guard position.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's Wallace. Boston pulls it in. Forbes has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Tatum against Williams. Tatum with some nice D. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 is up. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Williams against Tatum. Williams in the post. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15. Topic, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
That's to Holmgren. It's tipped. Now the Celtics on the move. They get it back. Johnson on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Sends it home from three-point land. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Celtics?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Johnson with a bucket. Oklahoma City shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. A chance to get a quick injury report. Okay, let's find out the news on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Allie, what's the update?
Thanks. I just talked with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. He let me know it appears to be a strained calf muscle, but couldn't offer any other details. Right in the middle of the schedule, some unfortunate timing for sure. We wish him the best on his recovery. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Boston has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Topic, no good. Boston on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding it.
Will stand the minimum games threshold for postseason awards. It seems to be working as a motivator.
Well, especially, Brian, because those awards can impact player contracts. So that benchmark, 65 games, about 80% of the schedule.
Hits yet again! Wow!
That puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
A short trip up for Holmgren, but there's plenty of power behind his jam.
From deep, Johnson. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Williams from long range. The rebound, Celtics. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 19-4 run. And good! There's another!
And incredible! Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
Man, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the 2nd most points in an NBA game. What an historic night. Got a piece of it. Here's Forbes. Watched by Wallace. It's scooped up. Here's Johnson. And got it. Another basket.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands alone for 2nd most points in a game. Unbelievable night. Now here's Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to
2
Wallace.
minutes.
Takes a three. Here's Dort. Doesn't go that time. Tatum with some nice D. Here's Springer. Williams defending. Johnson for three. Good. Another from three.
3
All
points.
game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. No good with the triple. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Thunder.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. To halt the run. Here's Holmgren. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. MP scanning the floor. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Can't connect from short range. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And again for 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Now here's Wallace, covered by Johnson. Wallace misses. Forbes, the pass to Johnson. Good! Another from 3.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful 3.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break and play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
Well, his three-point shooting has been incredible tonight, and it feels like there's nothing that the defense can do to slow him down.
And here are the Thunder now. Here's Wallace. Misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next